Hey guys, welcome back to the video. Finally got the 300 back after 2 weeks. It was at a friend's house in Massachusetts getting some custom wiring done, and now it runs great. I'm going to start up in a little while, but today what we'll be working on is installing these new front brake lines, and then going to do a JBA down, mid pipes on the car, and today is going to be the first drive. So gotta add some coolant and some other little things, and I got gonna bleed the brakes right now and take the wheels off and put the brake lines on, and that's it. You guys are gonna see it go for a ride down the road today, providing no obstacles occur. So we'll catch up with you guys in a minute. Alright guys, I got all the brake lines bled, and everything came out good. There's no air bubbles left, nothing like that. So what I'm gonna move on to now is trying to mount this crossover pipe and bolt it up here, get that out of the way. And then I'm gonna move on to installing the mid pipes, the catless mids. Put those up under the car, bolt them up, and get the O2 sensors going. I'm not sure if I'm gonna need defowlers or not to space them back, but I'm gonna try them like this first. If it starts throwing codes, I'll just get the the defowlers, like I said, and space them back some and see how that works. And then I'm gonna move on to doing the exhaust over here. I think the exhaust is too short, so what I'm gonna try and do is, I'm gonna find the right length, I'm gonna cut it off here and then lengthen it. I went and bought some 2 3/4 inch exhaust pipe, so this exhaust is probably just temporary, just to get the car going. But yeah, all the brakes are done, and now, like I said, moving on to these mid pipes, and I'm gonna show you guys how I put them in. Alright guys, the mid pipes are in. Everything fit perfect. Right where it's supposed to go. Everything lines up great. If I don't adjust anything, I'll just loosen the bolts a little bit and, get them dialed in. But everything fit perfectly. Everything's good to go. So I'm going to drop these 2 brackets down now. I'm going to try and throw this exhaust on. And like I said, I'm pretty sure, since this exhausts off a Challenger, I'll have to cut it here maybe and weld in an extension of 2.75, 2 3/4 pipe. And if you'll notice, there's no active exhaust motors on this exhaust because it's from a 2012 392 Challenger. But when I set the PCM down, the tuner tuned out the motors anyway. So I'm just gonna zip tie these up here and wrap them in electrical tape and zip tie them up there. So I'm gonna get into hanging the exhaust now. Wow guys, look how short that is. Challenger exhaust. Going out like a Charger body, you could say. And it's like 6 inches on each pipe. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna try and drop the exhaust back down. And like I said, I'm gonna cut it like a straight line across both and try welding on like I said, like 6, 7 inches of pipe. And see if I can make up the difference. So I'm gonna try that next and see what happens. Alright guys, we're back. What we're going to do now is cut the exhaust like I said earlier and just cut this pipe and that pipe. Then I'm going to take these 2 flanges and slide them on to the mid pipes and put the exhaust back up on the car and measure the difference. And I have a big length of 2 3/4 pipe right here. And I'm going to cut off what I need and weld that onto the exhaust and make up the difference. That's what we're doing. So, what do you think, Keith? Sound good?
Sounds all right to me. Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. All right, guys, we're back. We did some welding here. We extended the pipes about 5 3/4 inches, and it came out pretty good for not having an argon, I guess. But it's what it is.
Pretty good. I think they're the same length. They look good.
Yeah, so. We're gonna hang the exhaust now. We're gonna loosen these pipes so they swing down. Put the exhaust on, then put the pipes into the exhaust, and then hopefully start. I mean, this car starts. I know it starts. I've driven it into the garage, so we'll see how it sounds with the exhaust on it. So, there we go. Be right back with you. Guys, here it is. It's running. The belt turning. Everything's purring right along. Got the coolant filled up. Gotta bleed it still. Gotta bleed the brakes again. I have no brake pedal at all. But the car's running. We add some more water into the intercooler reservoir there, and it's running right now. So what I'm gonna work on next is bleed the brakes and actually trying to take it for a ride down the road later on today. We'll see where we get. So once I get once I get the brakes bled, I'll get back to you guys with an update, take it for a ride. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. We need to drive down the street because we're having a problem bleeding the brakes. Like, you bleed the brakes and you push the pedal, and the calipers grab the rotor and the rotors won't move when the brake's applied. But when you're sitting in the car and the car is running, the pedal feels really low. So next weekend I'm going to try and figure out a better way to bleed them. Another reason why we couldn't take the car down the road was because the oil cooler feed line is leaking like crazy. You can see on the ground here, there's oil everywhere. And it's coming from this line here, which goes up and over to the oil filter up there. So I have to get a replacement feed line. There's something inside this like sheathing here. Like, I think the crimp went bad or something. I'm not sure, but that's why it's leaking like crazy on the ground. So in between those two, between not getting the brakes to actuate and this line leaking like crazy, that's gonna be it for today. I have to order that new line, and hopefully next weekend we can take it down the road. Like, it started up. I got the full exhaust on too. Got the catless mids on, and the whole entire exhaust all the way back. So, but like I said, that's gonna be it for today's video. I'm gonna catch you guys next week, and be sure to share with your friends.